I am doing this very, very simple and very minimal summer makeup routine for you. So if you would like to see how I did this, then definitely stick around. Also, if you would like to sign up to my free Glow Summer 1.0, which features some of the most incredible ladies being interviewed by myself to get their top tips and tricks on how to glow from the inside out, then the link's in the description bar below. So let's go on with the video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use, well, the first two products I'm going to use are the Dr. Hauschka Translucent Bronzing Fluid, and I'm going to mix some of the Glow Time in with it as well. They're two very different consistencies. This is a lot thicker, but I really like this. It does just give a little bit more of a glow, but I don't want to put it on first because then my face gets whited out by this. So if I mix them in together, then it works quite nicely. So we're going to do that. Ooh. What's going on? I've got a new hairband. Very excited about it, just because I kept getting my hair in the way of all my makeup stuff. So I thought I would try something cute out. However, I'm just not going to look cute, am I? This is why I'm not a fashion blogger. I got embarrassed putting that on because I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm just going to put some foundation in here and some of the translucent bronzing fluid. Just like 2 little squirts, and then mix them around so it just looks like that, and then putting it on. So it's kind of a bit like a primer, but then also a foundation. It's slightly lighter, but you can build on it if you want, which is great. I've gone with a clip instead, just until I get used to this whole hairband thing. I think I look ridiculous. So that's the first layer of the foundation that's gone on. I might put a tiny bit more on to give a little bit more coverage, but not that much. Just a tiny pea-sized amount, because, you know, it's a summer makeup look. Don't want my face to be cakey. So I'm going to pop on some of the 12 Beauty Hyaluronic Oil Lip Treatment. Just because it's amazing. Like, I literally can't live without this. It's so good. And then I'm going to use the Hint Beauty Duet Perfecting Concealer, and this is in medium, just to go underneath my eyes. As you know, this is one of my holy grail products. I just love it. Love the coverage, love the colour, just love everything about it. And then I'm going to use it to just cover up some of the spots down here as well, and the scarring. Quite liberal with it. It's just like an extra layer of coverage, so. Okay, the next product I'm going to use is the Estelle Enthyled Healthy Glow Sun Powder, just because it's phenomenal. And I never contour with this, I just seem to put it on and build some colour back in. So just all over the forehead, on the cheeks. It's like back to the old school times when contouring wasn't really around. And then I'm also going to use the Zao Essence of Nature, and this is their highlighter. I love this so much, and I use the same brush and just squish the brush and then put it on the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit further up. On the nose and on the cupid's bow. And then I'm going to use the leftovers just to put on my eyes. It just makes it look really natural and just gives a little bit of colour and highlight on there as well, but nothing too much, just because this is minimal, 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 minimal. And then for a tiny bit of colour, I'm going to use the Air Perez Carrot Colourpop in Hello, and this is just going to use a really tiny amount of this just on the apples of my cheeks. Like, it's so little, I don't even know whether the camera picks it up. But I really love it. So now onto the brows. We're going to use the Plume Brow Pomade in Ashy Daybreak. Like I said, comparing this to Eco Brow, basically Eco Brow's a drier formula. This is a bit more wet, so I feel like you can paint it on a little bit easier, which I quite like. So that is the brows done really quickly. The next thing I'm moving on to is the Sappho mascara, which is their vegan mascara in black. I've been testing this out recently and I really like it. It's just super lovely. Now, because I've already got some colour on my eyes, like I don't need to play around with any shadow and anything like that. It's just a super, super simple look. And yeah, let's crack on with the mascara. So I'm going to probably do 4 coats of this, but I will show you at the end what it looks like, just because I'm really impressed with it. It takes some working, like you need to work with it a little bit, but compared to like some of the other mascaras that I've been testing out recently, it's really good. So that's with 4 coats of mascara. Now I think it's really nice. It's not the most like lash building and volumizing, but I do really, really like it for a daytime look. It still does give some volume and some lengthening, but I really like it and I'm hard to please with mascaras. So I'm then going to go back in with the Air Perez Carrot Colourpop in Hello and just add a little bit of colour to my lips. I'm just obsessed with this, but it's more a wash of colour I like to put on. And it doesn't really matter if it goes over my lips a little bit. I don't really mind it. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more of the bronzed powder on, the Estelle and Thild, because can you ever be really too bronzed? Probs, but just want to add a bit more in. And then a little bit more of the highlighter as well, just so it's super glowy. And then the final thing I'm using is the Jane Iredale D2O hydration spray. I am obsessed with this. It's amazing. You basically just spray it over your face and it sets everything but makes it really glowy. So yeah, just leave that on. It makes everything just really dewy and glowy. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. And that is the finished look, really. It was super simple, super minimal, and compared to some other bloggers who I've seen who are like super minimal, 3,000 products on their face, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, that's just a really, really simple, everyday summer makeup routine that I like to do. I feel like it sets... I feel like it stays on all day, which is really cool. And yeah, I just love it and I love all the brands. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it really supports my channel. Also, if you would like to sign up to my free Glow Summit 1.0, which features some of the most incredible ladies being interviewed by myself to get their top tips and tricks on how to glow from the inside out, the link's in the description bar below. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next video.